Running a company is not easy. I'm sure it's not easy for a man either. As a woman, there are some things that make
never stopped. I just knew it in my heart that was just like the thing that made me happy.
I usually scout out the very silent people, and I go and I maybe traumatize them, who knows, but I go in and talk to them, because I understand it's a huge effort to put forth, and we're all engineers.
Earlier in my career, it was just piecing it together. Whatever I could get to get experience. And I graduated in 2002, which was not too long after the 9/11 terrorist attacks, which killed the economy, and no one was hiring.
Work life has really changed. A lot of people are not, working in an office per se.
These are not the easiest of times that we're living through, and I want to do what I can to use mine and my team's skills to do better for this.
Personally, last year was, I hope, the hardest year I've had in my entire life.
Support is everything. And so I try to create an environment where those connections naturally happen.
Normally my focus is on working with people who already get it, and they're just a bit swamped. So they either they've got all these ideas and they don't know where to start.
Try to scale. Try to, bring in people to create, hopefully someone who's good at business development and wants, has the energy for that, and create, an opportunity for bigger projects and more consistent work.
I'm lucky that the hiring manager really believed enough in me that he was able to hire me as a contract role to do one project. And using that project then as sort of a test bed, I was able to secure the full-time job.
I'm not called confident, I'm called aggressive often. And that maybe I'm a bit aggressive, I don't know. But that does pay me off. Potentially blokes be seen as more confident, whereas because I'm a woman being like I'm aggressive, or maybe I'm just aggressive, who knows. Some things are harder for women and some things are easier for women.
Am I doing the wrong thing? Or is this okay? I'm filling my portfolio with lots of things in it.
Honestly, being asked when I'm planning on having kids by investors kind of annoys me.
Be more brave and be more annoying. Like, be that conscience in the room, because actually if you can get into a design role, then you've been taken on because you've got the skills for the job.
Maybe other women don't feel this way, I just assume they do. You want your team to like you. You care about them. You deeply care about the fact that they're happy, that they can fulfill their potential at work.
I mean, there are really wonderful online tools now to collaborate, but it's hard to replace meeting in person.
So I try to help my students find like what is their personal motivation? What kind of designer do they want to be? You know, and a lot of times they don't know. And it's kind of like what you mentioned before, like, well, I know what I don't want to do. Okay, that is good starting point.
You don't really know what you want to be when you grow up, and it was a lot harder back then as well. It wasn't as easy to search for programs or see examples of work like it is today. So I think students searching for colleges and programs have a lot more opportunity to learn before they start in a program.
You know, when you're coming out of school, you're also like, I'll do anything that anybody lets me do, like just let me do something as a student. And sometimes when I talk to students today, it's sort of like, it's really important to do something that you're actually passionate about. And if those two things can mash up, that's great.
It's usually 50-50, maybe possibly even leaning toward more women.
So we're quite heavily women. So it really doesn't feel like that's different for us. We've got an environment where it's normalized, and any problem that women would have is felt by a third of our organization.
Like the other day I saw there was this big hoopla on LinkedIn because some people had made these long lists of like what design voices to follow on LinkedIn, and they included like 20 men and 1 woman. And they, you know, how oblivious can you be to post that this year? Like, where have you been?
I'm good with personal posts on LinkedIn. I don't like it when people post about professional stuff on Facebook.
I don't. I think I prefer to, like, you know, converse with the people in my maybe immediate community who I talk to more than I am excited about